So, Eddie, will the Sixers win the East?
Well, if the Sixers will win the East, if LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers somehow don't get to the conference finals.
Oh, really? So you think LeBron would beat the Sixers?
I can't bet against the best player in the world. I just can't do it. Even though the
Did you guys have dinner last night or what?
No. I just can't go against the best player. I just can't do that. But the Sixers, I mean, they're making a strong case, though. I mean, a real strong case. Even though, if you look at how I think Miami was tailor-made for them. Got them. They grew up a little bit playing in a physical for the first time, a real physical playoff game. Yeah. That helped them. But Miami don't have three-point shooting like that. Ellington probably the only one that was knocked down for him, and he wasn't consistent. It was last night pretty much. He had his best game. But, I mean, you got J.J. Redick averaging 20 points, two other guys, Embiid and Simmons averaging 18, Saric and Bellinelli averaging 16, and I think it's Covington right there floating around 9.4, almost 10. They're moving the basketball. They have 26 assists on 39 field goals per game. That's their average. I think that's a recipe to win, and especially if they're not playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, because the Miami Heat, if you absolutely need a bucket, and you for the Miami Heat, who get the ball?
You go to D-Wade. You go to D-Wade.
Think about that.
I let it simmer. I'm going to go to D-Wade. You can't go to Whiteside. Whiteside got cooked this whole series.
Whiteside mind, but there's a reason why you find a 7-foot big man playing at the YMCA or playing overseas. But this is what we do know. If they're fortunate and this collision course happens, you already know how it's going to end.
Who's fortunate?
Both teams are fortunate enough to make it to the conference
I thought
final.
you said if the Cavs are fortunate enough to just...
No, I said both teams.
Okay, all right.
Because they've already got past the first round. We still have some work to do. We got 2 more games to go ahead and take care of this. And then we'll discuss that once we get to the baby dinosaurs or the Wizards.
That'll be a cakewalk.
But don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that. But I'm saying is that this is what we know. LeBron James on a nightly basis, well, every other night base, he can give us 33, 12, and almost a triple-double. They have no – I know. And that's what makes it so unbelievable, Skip. Because it's boring the way he does it. Yeah. He shoots 54% from the floor. I mean, this is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be able to do this. It's not supposed to be this mundane. It's like the man just walks up, gets up out of bed. He wakes up out of bed like, oh, how you sleep last night, babe? I slept good, LeBron. Yeah, I think I'll go have 34, 13, and 9 tonight.
And I think we'll blow a 17-point lead or a 16-point lead or a 15-point lead. Or whichever lead you want to blow, we'll blow it.
How about this here?
Yep.
They're going to blow them out tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, now run tell that.
Okay, then
run tell that.
6.5. Run tell it. Put your money where your mouth is. Have some guts.
I'm good right now.
Have some conviction.
Yeah, go ahead and make your point.
You've got doubt. Doubt's written all over your face.
Doubt of what?
I see it up there, a little doubt.
Okay, you know what, Skip?
All over in your
know
face.
What, Skip?
Doubt.
You know what, Skip?
Doubt.
You the type of guy that you see the signs. Do not feed the animals. But your head hard. Not only will you feed them, you stick your hands through the bars. You kept poking, you'll get what you're looking for. I'll give you 6.5.
Thank you. Ooh. Thank you.
There it went.
Touchdown.
There it went.
Way to go. Thank you.
You always have to be so dramatic.
You will get exactly what you're looking for tomorrow morning, okay? Okay. You kiki-keying now.
Love it.
Your day coming, buddy.
Thank you, Shannon.
Okay.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, man. And I do love these Sixers, and you're both missing the point. This team has arrived with an explosion. This team was 25-25 as late as February the 4th, and all of a sudden it took off. And including the series against Joyce Heat, it is now 31-6 in its last 37 games. It is just overwhelming its opponents. Late in the year, it had a 78-point half against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's the first half. It had 80 against Milwaukee. Plays pretty good defense.
They don't play no defense.
Yeah, they do. They play some defense. And 74 in the second half of Game 1 against the Heat, who can play some roughhouse, tough Pat Riley Memorial playoff defense. You know it, and I know it. They will try to get up in you, and they will try to get in your heads, and they will try to rough you up. And they tried to rough up these young Sixers. and the Sixers just stood up and took it. They did not lose their cool. They didn't lose their poise.
Ben Simmons took
The
drug and
Sixers-
slapped beside his head last night.
The Sixers is just a more talented team, though.
That's it.
From top to bottom.
Just better. And they're
Yeah,
a better
so
team.
they did what they were supposed to do.
They're a better team than the Cavaliers because Joel Embiid, I wasn't sure he's going to come back healthy. He came back with a vengeance. He is the most dominating player in basketball on both ends of the floor because he just swats whatever's in the lane. And he has a 7-foot point guard. I've never seen anything like this. Ben Simmons is 7 feet tall, and he dribbles the ball up the floor every time. And he can pass like Magic Johnson. Then he goes to the other end, and he can defend the paint like Embiid defends the paint. That's hard to beat.
Well, he's going to have an issue if he's trying to guard LeBron. He's going to have a problem.
Well, everybody does.
Right.
But what happened
So
on
he's
March
going
the
to work
1st,
on both sides of the
Eddie,
floor.
what happened on March the 1st?
That's the end of
this
the season.
team, it's the end of the season.
Everything was
doesn't
locked
matter. Throw
up.
it
I
out.
mean,
I
yeah.
thought it was significant. I thought it was like
No,
a
you know
watershed moment.
you know
for
some
the,
games are insignificant.
Okay.
You know that some
Yeah.
I
games
love how
right,
you, so
right
now that's
before
a
the All-Star
watershed
break.
It was for the Sixers.
You know the
it was,
games
not
right before the All-Star break and
Yeah.
right before the playoffs start. Those games is like, ugh,
Oh,
whatever.
okay. So
You
the
could give them
Sixers
away.
went in and just spanked LeBron and company. Just put it on them. Put foots in them, as you would
Whatever.
say. Put big foots in them.
No, they didn't.
7-foot foots in them. That's
Well,
what
it
they
was a
put in 'em.
2-point game with like a minute
Oh,
30-something,
please,
and the Cavs went cold.
Yeah.
You know
then,
it.
Then April 6th happened, and LeBron and company go to Philadelphia, and they are down 30 in the first half. Down 30?
Yeah.
And the Sixers hang 78 on them in the first half. It's 78-55 at halftime. And then, predictably, the young team takes foot off gas, and LeBron put foots back in there.
Yeah.
Here they came.
Yep.
And it got close, but poor LeBron, he got fouled. Worst case scenario, his worst nightmare happened.
Free throw
He has
action.
to go stand at the free throw line by himself and make 3 in a row to get to overtime. And, of course, predictably, he missed the second. I saw it. I mean, that.
I don't like him when he shoot his free throws. He take a step back and then go forward.
Yeah.
That's like not
He's
a
always
natural,
got a new routine.
not a natural movement when you shooting your
And
free
by
throw.
the way,
you should just
it-
step
all-
up and shoot it.
just check it out tonight. Almost every time from the free throw line, he is stepping over the line before the ball gets to the rim, and technically that's a violation.
Stop it. They've been doing that for
Technically,
years.
it's a
There
violation.
ain't no technically
he's,
nothing.
Now he's like walking into the shot.
So?
He walks to the
Yeah.
You know, it's
Walking
like
in.
he's trying
Walking
to
it in.
he's trying to
what he's
shorten the free throw from like 15 to maybe 12 feet. I'm going to walk forward. He's got a nice little motion
You
going.
know what? You need to stop.
Yeah.
Skip, it'd be hard pressed for me to disagree with you. Maybe overall, the Sixers do have a better team than the Cavaliers.
Seriously, have you been watching J.J. Redick?
Yeah.
Is he not playing the
Yeah,
best
he's-
basketball of his life?
He is playing the best basketball. Man, I know. I see the plays that they run for him a lot. He likes that right, moving to his right in the corner three.
And fall.
They
does?
do that hand. Yeah, he loves that. You could game plan for that.
Okay.
You could game plan for that. But to your point of Philly having a better overall team, the reason why adding Ilyasova and Bellinelli,
Right.
2 veterans that can shoot. I mean, Ilyasova's tough. He could pass. He could rebound the basketball.
Yeah.
They could knock down the 3. I mean,
And
those
you
2
should-
pickups were huge.
They were
If
huge.
they don't have them, I don't think
Okay.
they're in the position they're
Does
in.
Cleveland have a Sharich? He's 6'10", and he's highly skilled, and he can shoot
They
it.
got a 6'10" over there, Tristan Thompson.
Where is he?
Well, he had some issues. He had to get his mind right. We're going to let him clear his mind, but he'll be ready. You know, got to work things. Skip. That's not an easy situation now.
Okay.
I mean, come on now.
Okay.
But Larry Nance has been doing real well.
Well, Philly's got this guy named Robert Covington, who is 6 feet 9 inches tall and who ranks second in individual defensive win shares.
LeBron
He's number
cooked him every
2,
time.
and LeBron was 309th in defense.
But Skip, here's the thing. He's 6'9". He doesn't have enough bricks in his back pocket.
Interesting.
So he can't anchor down.
Oh, okay.
Because guess what? LeBron 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, dribbles to the basket.
All right.
And you know what he does to 6'10" foreign big
It will
man.
be tough for Cleveland. This will be a tough series. I would love to see this. I mean, because this is the thing about Philly. Philly's role players have been showing up. Guys that they're not the stars. They've been showing up game in, game out, and all year. Cleveland,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're going to get.
Nothing.
Wait,
Don't know.
so Philly has home court in a potential Eastern Conference Finals, and I got to tell you, I think LeBron and company would be hard-pressed to win a single game.
You got to win 1 game on the road. It's mandatory.
Yeah.
You got to win.
They
one
won
game
2
on the
of them
road.
when they came back from
You
3-1.
have to.
Wouldn't that be a blight on LeBron's career if he got swept in the Eastern Conference Finals?
That ain't going to happen.
Huh? I don't know.
That ain't going to happen.
I don't know.
Well, I know a guy that got swept in the
Wishful
first round
thinking.
plenty of times.
Really?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Did he go 6-0 in the finals?
Well, what happened before he got to the
Well, y'all
finals?
stop comparing them two.
That's Skip. I don't know
He
why.
started it.
Eddie
I
had
think.
it.
Brought it up. Will you stop comparing
No,
them two?
he's about what if he got swept? try to throw shade at him.
Yeah.
What if he does? What if he wins?
Knock it off.
When he wins, you're going to tell me, oh, it's a cakewalk. They weren't ready just quite yet, but give him next year.
He would. He'll make every
You
excuse in
guys
the book.
have underestimated just how much this team has arrived a year ahead of schedule.
No, I
It
didn't
has
underestimate
arrived.
at all.
LeBron arrived in 2003.
Yeah, okay. No, it was 1974 that he arrived.
No,
right?
84.
Oh, but he looks like he's
No, he doesn't.
43.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.